Hello fellow hunters and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We are continuing our Wanderlust series and today we are in the New England mountains. If you're new to the series, we start at one end of the map and end up trying to run all the way to another outpost at the other side with the wind in our face so that our scent is coming behind us and, you know, because I do a fairly action-oriented style of hunting.
This might be a good track to follow, but make sure you don't bump the animal. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, I don't do slow and steady. I do. Let's get across the map and hopefully we find some cool stuff. Yeah, that's the series. I like to just wander around the maps and see what kind of trouble we can get into. And you know, I figure there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. You can either run and get as many encounters as possible, and maybe you get lucky and find something, or you can take your time and have a high chance of getting a few things as you go. I think overall I probably get more animals doing it this way than I would, you know, doing it the proper slow and stocky way. So if slow and stocky and ultra realistic is your preferred method, that's the kind of content you like to watch, this is definitely not for you. I am a run around the map and hopefully find something before it runs away kind of person. And I didn't mean to do that. Crap, wrong button. Should I take a shot at him? Alright, that's fine. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to crouch, and somehow I ended up pressing the X button, so that was dumb. I probably could have got him, too, if I didn't whistle. I think the whistle is what got him. But whatever, that's fine. Where's our dog? Can you catch up with us, please? Because if I end up needing you for something, I would really like to have that happen. So, yeah, the goal of every episode is to make it about halfway through the map. That's usually about how long it takes us to get an episode done. So what we'll probably end up doing is we'll run up here to this outpost here, we'll run over here to this outpost there, and then we might cut the episode short because running up here is going to put us closer to 3/4 rather than half of a map. So that's probably the plan for today. Let me grab this need zone here, and then we'll go over our loadout. We have, just like in the last one, we have the Mommer 7mm for our medium to big game animals. We have the 243 for our small game. And then for our tiny animals, we have the 22 pistols if we happen to get a long range opportunity at something small, and the 10 gauge shotgun if we happen to, you know, stumble on something and need to pull it out real quick. The 454 we have for self-defense against anything that might want to like come at us when it's close up. That would be things on this map. That's going to be probably just the female moose because the males always just run away. So, yeah, that's what we got going on for this episode. As with most of our episodes, we're going to try to get into this open area here. I don't really want to be climbing around these mountains too much. Oh, I mean, I guess we can do this now. 3. Hello, 3. Thank you. Get rid of the scope and boom. Aw, of course the bear made a noise after I did that, but that's okay. Let's get our dog tracking on this, because we still need to get his secondary job is tracking, because sometimes, you know, it's nice to have the ability to just find the trails when... Ooh, we're actually going to take that, because I think I might have 1 or 2 more spots left for rabbits in one of our lodges. It's nice to be able to have him just kind of get on the trail real quick when you need it, because sometimes it can be kind of hard to find the blood trails. So having the dog doing that, and he's also a pointer, but to be honest, I don't find the pointing in this game to be particularly useful for the way that I hunt. So I'm sure, you know, if you're doing it right, the pointing ability from the dog is highly useful. Or if you don't have if you want to get like super realistic and you don't have the trails on or whatever, like the highlights for the tracks and stuff, I imagine that's probably super helpful as well. But I'm just here to enjoy I'm here to enjoy a vague hunting experience. Not necessarily to be super realistic or to try to impress anybody with my mad hunting skills, because I've never been hunting a day in my life, and you know, I don't know that I would have a problem. I don't have a problem with it. It's just I've never lived in an area where hunting was a feasible thing to do, and I'm not interested in it enough to go seeking it out, so it's just not something I've ever done before. I guess if I'm ever able to get on the road in my trailer, maybe I'll end up like meeting some people that are into it and they can show me how to do it or whatever. I don't know that I'd necessarily want to go on a hunting specific trip. Like, that wouldn't be particularly interesting to me. What is this? Spot animal. Nervous moose over there. So we got a nice... Whoa, what do we got here? Got a common raccoon. Of course, it's on the other side of the hill there, so... As always, I don't even know if we've gotten a raccoon before. Oh, there it is. There it is. I think it's on the other side of the hill, too. That's, I don't know. Did we get it? I mean, we hit it. I don't know if we got a good shot on it. We just scared everything in the area, so I am just going to go over here and see if maybe I can get another... Oops. Let's see. We want to 0 for 100 meters, because I'm sure it's well off into the distance by now. I don't see it, and my screen resolution kind of sucks, so... Well, we definitely got it. Crap. Missed it. Missed it on that one. I'm going to try one more time, and hopefully I can get him before he goes away. He's right there. Alright, I got it that time. Yeah, male bear call. He's certainly gone by now, but we'll pull the rifle out, and then we'll see if maybe somehow he happened to stay there. I think we got 2 of the raccoons there, so let's run over and find out how we did. Okay, we got this one here and that one there. So I'll clear this guy out. This one ended up being not even a silver, so it doesn't bother me too much that we didn't do very well on that. Let's see what this one did. I don't think I got a vital hit on either of them, because they ran for a very long time. Yeah, I didn't think so. So neither of these were even silver trophy animals. You know, the Wanderlust series, I was doing a trophy hunting series, but I don't personally have the patience to continue hunting the same animals over and over and over again, trying to find specific things. So I decided to just do the Wanderlust series because it's definitely more suited to my temperament of just wanting to kind of just go around and hopefully we find something cool. 150 meters. We're gonna harden up that. And then the other one is a female. That'll work out. So yeah, this is my style of hunting. I like to just, you know, run around, wait for a warning call, and then, you know, if we get lucky, they freeze for several seconds while I look around for them, and I'm able to get a decent shot on like that. You know, I know it's not a realistic way of doing it, but it's fun. And that's what we're doing here. Fun. So let's get the dog tracking, because I'm not exactly sure even where he was. I know he's off in this direction somewhere, and the dog should be able to... Like, in heavy forested areas like this, this is where having the tracking dog is really nice, because, you know, sometimes it can be really hard to find it. Alright, what do we got here? Nice silver. With a nice lung shot there. I didn't really check. I should have checked. Sorry, I should have checked to see if it was a double lung shot, but I saw it was a vital hit, and I was like, we're good. Alright, so we made it to our first waypoint for today. Where do we want to go next? I think we said that we were going to try... We're going to try to go to... I think we want to try to make it up to... Well, I think we said this one, right? So to make it up to that one, we would have to go up the road here, cross the bridge, go over that. Yeah, that'll take a fair bit of time. And then the next episode, we'd have to go down the bridge here, probably go up the side of the mountain here, get to the water. That would be a nice place to go. Hit that, continue along the ridge line here, probably go through this valley, and then head up there. So, yeah, I guess we'll do that then. So that's another 1.41 kilometers away. And yeah, so we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into along that. We do need to head over to the bridge over here. And it seems like if I keep this off to my left just a little bit, that'll take us pretty close to where the bridge is. So let's see what we can get done. We have a female bear just kind of sitting out there in the woods. We got a male moose over there. I think I'm more interested in the bear. We've got a cottontail rabbit over there. I've got enough of those. I'm much more interested in the bear here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk. Because if I run, it's definitely gonna spook it. We're gonna get our rifle ready to go. We're gonna get it reloaded. And then I am going to continually spot it and wait for it to hopefully stand up and face me. Because if I can get a nice shot in between the shoulders there, it should be a heart shot, or at the very least a lung shot. And then we can And then we can get a decent thing going here. Okay, we have it set to attentive now. I'm going to crouch. So that way we can, because I want to hopefully try to avoid having it go from attentive to fleeing immediately. I'm trying to get it to stand up. I could shoot at it, yeah, but at the same time, that doesn't always work. Sometimes that will end up causing it to, crap. I think I'm going to have to, though. I'm going to shoot up in the air, and I hate doing this because a lot of times it ends up causing it to flee immediately. Is it going to flee or is it going to stand up? Is it going to stand up? Stand up. Come on. Stand up. Please stand up. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Come on, stand up. The noise came from over here. Why are you turning around? Look over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. All right, we're just going to take the shot. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. Okay, I think... Yeah, we got it. Okay. I was like... Sometimes you can get them to stand up, and sometimes they just refuse to. So... if they won't stand up like that, if I get a shot, if I get a nice side shot, I think the profile shot, I just go ahead and take it, and hopefully I land it where I'm trying to land it, because they twist back and forth sometimes. I go left, right, left, right, left, right, because it's AI, and AI isn't necessarily the most realistic thing in the world anyway. So sometimes you just gotta take the shot when you have the opportunity. He who hesitates misses, misses out. He who hesitates misses out. We're going to let the dog continue tracking here, but I want to see if there's anything else in this big open field here, and if not, we can continue running after the bear. It seems like that's all that's there. Okay, so this bear turned out to be the only thing around here. Nice silver female. Got a nice lung shot. If we hadn't hit the bone there, we probably would have got a double lung shot, which would have killed it a lot faster, but... You know, when you're having to take reactive shots like that, it doesn't always work out the way you would prefer that it does. But the bear refused to cooperate, refused to stand up and try to look for me. And, you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And that's the way that works out. So, yeah. So this river here looks pretty shallow in some places. I don't know if maybe we could cross it here. I mean, the bridge is right there. Let's just test it out. I mean, it's not like we have anything better to do. Let's go test it out and see if we can just walk across the river here. Because it looks pretty shallow right at this little spot here. And it doesn't seem like this river is deep at all. So maybe we can find a place where the moose isn't going to run away from me. I'm not really that interested in moose anyway. I've got so many moose that going after moose and especially going after small moose like that is just not particularly appealing to me. So, well, yeah, I guess we can just run straight across then, since it turned out that we don't even have to worry about crossing the bridge there. We got another bear sitting here, but unfortunately, I think she might... yeah, she's on this side. I'm going to try... So here's what we're going to do this time. I think I'm far enough away that I could try to plink around over here, and then try to get her to stand up. Nope, she's still calm. Let's try that again, and we'll put it a little closer to her this time. We'll put it... Oh, that was stupid. Wrong pistol. That was dumb. Well, she's alarmed, so maybe we can get lucky here. I need to aim a little bit high, because our zero isn't the best. She's right in between. Is she gonna stand up and look? Well, she did, but then the server lag got it, and she just came right back down. So thanks, server. Appreciate that. Oh. Oh, I think we hit the tree. Well, okay. You know, sometimes it works out like that. Whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. We'll reload this, and we already reloaded that. Somehow I ended up Oh. Did I do... Was it my... Oh, I pressed the wrong... That's what happened. I have my 4 key set to my self-defense, and then I have my small pistol set to my long range, because it's the pistol I use the least. That's the thing about it. It's the pistol I use the least, so I don't really keep it out that much. I guess we'll slow down a second here. He's far enough away that I should be able to walk and not have to do anything unless he's already spooked. But I would like to see if he's a reasonably sized one. No, he's just a small dude. I mean, I guess we can try to take the shot here. It's not the best angle, but should be able to make that work. Get a decent lung shot in here. Let's zoom in on him. He is right at the proper 0. So we should be able to land that right in his lung. I have to imagine that when it is on. The 7mm has some pretty decent penetration, so there's no reason that shouldn't have penetrated all the way in. His health started going down. The thing about the moose you have to remember is that they're pretty tough, and it takes them a while to bleed out, even if you get a really good vital shot on them. So I'm expecting to run down here and see a vital shot indicator. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Let's try to get that. All right. I think that was a lung shot. Yeah, okay. So we should have a couple of moose here that we just took down. Let's get the dog tracking, because we should be getting pretty close to where that other moose was. And of course, he's way back there. Come here. Come here, please. We weren't even... What are you doing? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, there should be a blood trail somewhere. Oh, there's another one. Another female just standing right there. Is off. Ooh, there's a white-tailed deer. Let's try to take a shot here. See, yeah, we got him really good. Okay, cool. This is the kind of stuff that I like, when you start getting a nice set of things just kind of happening all in a row. I don't want to take a shot, even with the 7mm. I don't want to take a shot this far away at a moose, because I don't believe we'll get the penetration that we want. So we're just gonna we'll make our way towards that direction. But right now, I want to see if the dog can find my trail for this guy. Yeah, see, you can see the long streak of blood here. That is absolutely a vital shot. So we definitely landed the lung. Let's run up here and grab this, and then we'll run over and grab our other deer over there. If we're not able to get the moose, I'm not that worried about it, because, you know, we already got one and the deer, so, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we found our moose over here. The problem with going after the moose, if you're not going to use something that's going to insta-drop them, they run for a while. But we did end up landing it in the lung. Didn't get too much penetration, which is why it ended up running for a while. But that's okay. We dropped it, we got it, and we have at least a couple of other things over here that we can go grab. Because we shot that other moose on the other side of the river. That one probably ran away a while, so I think what we'll do is we'll go over here, we'll try to grab the deer that we saw pretty much just drop on the ground, and then we'll run over here, see if we can grab our moose. And by then, I think we're going to be out of time for the episode. I mean, we're close enough to the outpost that, you know, it'll count. We're here to hunt, not necessarily just to travel. Alright, we've got this moose here. Oh, switch to the rifle, please. We got this moose here. He's attentive. I'm going to try to heart shot him and see if we can just drop him immediately. Did it work? I don't think I got him. Where'd he go? I thought that was a... okay, oh, my zero was set to 300 meters. Damn it. That's a bad habit I get into sometimes, where I just, you know, I forget to check the frickin' zero, and then I end up getting screwed over because of it. But, you know, that is what it is. It's fine. Let's head over here. We'll grab our deer, and then we'll see about maybe trying to get the moose. I don't know. I'm running out of time, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to have time to go grab that moose. Where's the deer? There it is. Let's get the dog tracking it, because we're still trying to level him up. Of course, he's waiting for owner. Get over here. I'm not going to wait for him. I don't have time. So we'll grab this moose here. He ended up being a heart shot. Wait, that's... Oh, okay. We did get the heart shot. Where's the deer? Where's the... Okay. The deer's over here. We did get the heart shot. I thought that was the deer. Okay. There should be a deer over here. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Get a deer over here. And then, yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and call it a day, because I know for you guys it's only 20 minutes, but it's been a little bit longer for me, and I'm running out of time in real life. So we're going to go ahead and call that a day. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. Also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who want to go outside of YouTube to help out the channel. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for the next episode, and I'll see you then.